Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me this week. So this week I'm going to be talking about Canva again, and I want to stress I'm not sponsored by Canva at all, but I love what they're doing to support educators around the world, as they have promised to provide Canva Pro for free for any educator in the world. So thank you so much, Canva, for supporting teachers. So this week I thought I would actually try, and let me move myself out of the way, magic design for presentations using AI. And so if you're interested in hearing about how to create a presentation just using a few short words, then please keep on watching. Okay, so let me make myself a little bit smaller, move myself out of the way here. So I'm going to be exploring this with you as we go. It says click the search bar on the left toolbar, write a pitch. Okay, so let's see. So here I'm just going to use 5 words. Let's say a inquiry base. Let's see what it comes up. Inquiry base lesson on, and I'm going to put quadratics. Okay, really challenge it to see what it comes up with. So now I'm going to press OK. And here I've got the magic design. Okay, so I'm going to press here and see all it says new. So this is what I'm doing, the magic design. And let's have a look at some of these. So then it says write a pitch for the meeting, click under the presentation to apply all the pages. So let me just have a look. This has got 7 pages. This is, okay, let me just click on each of them so we can explore. So apply all 7 pages so that we can actually get a look at this. Okay, this is about quadratic explorations. And what does it say? Getting quadratically curious. Okay, understand how to solve and graph them. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, graphing. Then it goes with equations. What are they? Using the formula and practicing completing the square. This is actually really good, because I would actually always start with the graph. If I'm teaching students about quadratic equations and functions, we would always do that. Now, the next one, what are quadratics? A dive into parabolas, vertex, and axis of symmetry. This is actually really good. This is exactly how I would start off with. And then there is your quick introduction and some examples. Beautiful. Let's have a look at some of the other AI generated ones. I'm just going to click on this one too, this one, and apply all pages. So this one, exploring quadratics. Okay. Again, so we start off with 2 basic concepts. We're looking at formula derivation and square completion. I think I prefer the other presentation because that actually had the lessons starting off with the actual graph of it and this geometrical significance. And then, okay, then it moves into parabolas, quadratic quest, okay, equations, basics. Okay, so let's have a look at just one more. I'm pretty impressed with that first one. Actually, I like the approach. Let's apply all 7 pages here. The world of quadratics. Okay. Exploring quadratics. What is the range of the function? Okay. I would probably like to start off with the graph first. So again, the first presentation is the best. But then putting the quadratics into a context and a real life problem. I like that. And then an assignment. Okay, some questions, some other points to kind of help us guide our lesson design. Okay, this is not bad. Okay, let's try another one. I'm going to, now instead of quadratics, let me say inquiry-based lesson, because that's pretty important. Inquiry-based lesson, let's say on fractions. Okay, let's see what it comes up with for fractions. And let's press enter. And then the magic design comes up at the top, that magic studio. So you can see it's beta. I'm going to see all. And so let's just click on the first one. And then I'm going to apply all pages. So we're moving into fractions. Okay. So it starts off with looking at interactive experience with students. I'll give you a chance to read that. It'll include activities that allow students to explore and then come together as a group to discuss their findings. Okay, all right. So how does it start? That's what we want to see. Okay, it starts with representing and dividing quantities. Okay, so it comes up with some definitions first. Okay, what about the learning experience? Okay, it's still definitions here. So I wouldn't say this is very inquiry based. at least it gives us some ideas in terms of geometry and art and food. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best one, but let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to click on this one. Let's have a look at another one and see if there's any other better ideas. Okay, so this one is going to be about, okay, confidently demonstrating understanding, developing critical thinking, okay, and applying fraction knowledge. And what's this about? Okay, again, it's giving you the definition of fractions, which is okay, but we kind of want to see some specific examples first of fractions and concrete manipulatives, and then go into representation, and then go into definitions or generalizations. So I wouldn't necessarily start off this way, but am I going to get any kind of ideas? Fraction fundamentals, again, fractional parts, introduction. Okay, so I think my prompt wasn't good enough because I'm not getting really great fraction lessons. So I'm going to go back to the magic design and I'm going to say a project. So I'm going to come up with an inquiry-based project on fractions. And let's see if it comes up with better ideas. I mean, alternatively, we can use another large language model to create some lessons and projects and then copy and paste it in. But let's just see. Okay, so I've got the magic design. Up here it's thinking and generating. Magic design. Okay, let's see all. I'm really hoping these are going to be better. Okay, I'm going to click on the first one. And let's apply all the pages. Journey into fractions. Okay, so what have we got? Fractions represent, so, okay, little definition. It's okay. Definitions again. Okay, what about the projects? What do we have? Still a little basic, but you know what? This is in beta version. So I think this is just going to get better and better, even though this is not as good as the quadratics. I wonder why the quadratics was so good and the fractions isn't. It's probably to do with my prompt, to be honest. I've probably been too broad and general, but let's just have a look at one more presentation and hope that maybe we can get some ideas here. And of course, AI is not perfect. We still need this human intervention. It's only supposed to augment and help us in terms of our workflow. Let's have a look at this one. So this one is about, okay, fraction fanatics. Okay, we've got representation, operations, and conversion. Fine. Here it's the definitions again. Okay, so for the fractions, it wasn't as good. The quadratics was so good, though. So I suppose it really depends on the topic, on your prompting as well, because your output and your response is only going to be as good as the input that you give it. So once again, Canva, this is an excellent tool. Of course, we need human intervention, critical thinking to edit and modify and improve whatever AI output we've been given. But this is a beta version and it's pretty good as a starting point. I want to thank you, Canva. Again, I am not sponsored by Canva, but you are doing a phenomenal job supporting education, students globally, and teachers globally. Thank you so much for joining me this week, and I really hope to see you next time.